everyone, greetings. I am the amazing Seven the Vampire, and here with me tonight is, as always...
Keith the Dinosaur Boy VA. We're a little late, but don't worry about it. Everything's fine.
It's fine. As she will be at pains to remind me, I have not paid Master Matoya a visit since returning from the first. But it seems as good a time as any. Come, let's make for her cave. Which is all the way, we have to go like all the way to fucking Ildishire. So where she lives, like way out in the middle of nowhere. Go all the way out to fucking Ildishire and all that shit. Anyway, yes, we're finally back with Final Fantasy XIV with another really good part of the game. Holy shit, that is 2 Rathalos. Wait, no, I think there's 3.
Oh god!
4? There's 4 Rathalos.
Ah.
We'll get that mount eventually.
Sounds like a absolute horrible time in Monster Hunter.
Are you excited about us having a stream where it's just us fighting Rathalos like 50 times, Keith?
I mean, what is that if not actual Monster Hunter?
Ugh, it gets so boring by like the fucking 20th fight against Rathalos. And it's gonna be even funnier because it will be, you know, by that point, we'll probably have like level 110 and level 110 equipment, and we're not doing it synced. We're doing it unsynced for the sake of my sanity. I forget how weird the Titan song is. It's just a lot of screaming at times. It's been a while since I had to fight Titan, and I'm very happy for that. I don't really like fighting Titan. Also kind of fitting that we're on the Titan horse after, you know, saving the one goblin. We did that. You sent your mark to the south. Well, that's nice. I don't really know what you mean. It's probably a hunt thing, but, you know, I don't really care. I take it you're ready to bear witness to the joyous reunion of master and pupil. Very well. Oh, I am very excited about this. Mostly because I know Matoya is going to be Matoya. Someone quick, tell her that Y'shtola used her name well in the first.
Oh god.
Although she just lives in a cave. Girl does not want to be bothered.
They were too busy teaching me etherology, Master. Jesting aside,
Damn.
I wanted to be the one to express our gratitude. I am told you spared no effort to sustain our bodies while we were away. And for that, we owe you our lives. Thank you.
You were gone so long. I was starting to think you'd set your heart on staying.
I mean, we wish we could,
It
kind
wasn't easy to leave, as it happens.
no.
Seldom does one
Die.
have the opportunity to study other worlds, and I will not
Perish.
be extending my stay by a hand.
Be gone! But
Ever the scholar, Y'shtola dedicated herself to studying ancient civilizations.
I love that Alphino just says it.
Thanks for the exposition, Alphino.
I love how he tells her that. I got what's like Alphino.
Good job, buddy.
I merely adopted an alias in accordance with the custom of my hosts. Yours just happened to be the first name that came to mind.
You mean to tell me you went gallivanting about using my name and only bother to visit when you need a favor? Don't pretend you don't. I taught you long enough.
I love these two. Now we know why Y'shtola is so sassy, if this is the person who taught her everything.
And devoted pupil that I am, I could not fail to recall my master's sage advice. When the answer eludes you. Look to the wisdom of your elders.
Damn. Well.
You there. Were you going to introduce yourself?
Nah. He was just gonna stand and nerd out, probably.
How remiss of me. Grahatir is my name, and I'm proud to call myself a scion.
Have my ticket paid for, my hotel booked for, Anime Matsuri.
Sick.
You have your ticket paid for?
Wait, where is it? It's on my email, I'm pretty sure.
Ah, yes. The one bent on
Yes.
digging up the flag. Old Galaf used to speak of you, and Kryles told me all about your recent exploits.
That was funny. I was like, Keith.
Do you have a bad back or
I waited to buy my ticket till I could get the,
whatever mess you've made? I'm not in the habit of dwelling on the failings of the younger generation.
what was I saying? I waited to buy my ticket till I could book my hotel at the same time. That way I just
That
do it
is
all
fair.
at once. And it just took forever for the hotels to be ready.
Master Matoya. 'Tis an honor to finally make your acquaintance.
I booked the same hotel I stayed at last year because it was actually cheaper than the one connected to the convention center.
I haven't got all day.
And I get Hilton points.
Wow.
Pig. So you see, we're going to do a lot of bullshit here.
So that's the way of it. It should be a simple enough matter to make the familiar. The magic, on the other hand.
Oh Jesus, what's wrong with magic? How much magic are we gonna need?
That you may leave to me. Being the only one possessed of royal blood, I alone
Magic.
the subject with the necessary magic.
So I just need to create porxes with the power to stir the soul. Just, I say. Though we're talking about a veritable herd of the little buggers, we'd collapse before we reach double figures. But if I could get a familiar to create the familiars, a mother porksy, as it were.
I use the familiar to create the familiar.
Seems I haven't seen the last of that moldy old hole after all.
What old hole?
Old hole.
We're going in the old hole. All right, off to my old workshop then. Everything required to make your familiar is there. That may be, but no one else has set foot in there since the Exodus. I dread to imagine what has become of it. Oh, there's sure to be a handful of feral familiars, perhaps a monster or two, but nothing to trouble the likes of you. You could consider cleaning them up, cleaning at the place, payment for my help. Fine, we'll do it. Good girl. Now, if there are no other objections, I suggest you run along to the maker's quarters. I'll send one of my proggos ahead to let you into the workshop. You need only tell him who you are. One can't be too careful, after all. Off you go. Off we go indeed. We are going to a dungeon I haven't actually done in a while. I used to get this one all the time in my roulettes, but I have not gotten it in a while. Might just be because I've been doing so much leveling recently that, you know, there's a lot of times where I'm not of level to do the dungeon. Like, for example, currently, I can only, currently with the class I'm leveling on my main, I can only do up to Heaven Toward dungeons because I'm only level 60. Well, I think I'm like 62 at this point, but, you know. Point still stands.
Yeah, yeah.
Which, by the way,
Is
I
what it is.
fucking hate fighting Bismarck. I forgot how much I fucking hate that fight. Like, it's fun on your first time, but when you have to repeatedly fight it, it's just like, come on, let me use the fucking harpoons. All right, now I can use the harpoons. All right, get on the back. Oh, why is the fucking first time range DPS fucking get up here? Because you'll have those people who don't know, like, who play range DPS and don't know that you have to get on the back of the thing to, you know, actually damage it. And it can make the fight take longer, and it's just like, fuck. Hell, dude. It's just one of those fights where it's a slog.
Oh yeah, no, for sure, dude.
Look, I love more complex fights, but I hate when they're just slow.
Yeah.
Greetings, Ribbit! Welcome to my good mistress's roulette. Porogo is my name, and I am honored to be your guide. Within, you will find a space dedicated to the making of familiars, along with a cavern wherein the requisite ingredients may be had. I must warn you, however, the place has not played host to a single soul, much less a broom, in over 15 years. And I regret, be in some disarray. But rest assured, my brothers and I shall see you do not lose your way. Now then, Rick, only to say the word, and I will show you in. It's a frog. The frog is letting us in. Froggy. Alright, let's see if we can get if we can't get a party before a certain point, we'll probably just do it with the NPCs, but I want to at least try to get a, proper party, because I prefer playing with people and not NPCs. Alright. What was I talking about before getting distracted by all this? Yeah, I've been leveling Mechanist on my main. It's certainly a class. You have a gun, which is cool. I gotta wonder. So a lot of people are thinking that we're gonna get another gun-based class as the new range DPS, and I gotta wonder how they'll handle it, because, there is very obvious ways you can do it. Where Mechanist is more tech-based, you could have more of a gunslinger type,
right?
As another range DPS, but I just gotta wonder, because one of the things we know is that both the classes are fully original to Final Fantasy XIV. They're not based off anything from previous Final Fantasy games. So that rules out a few things. We can assume that, so Yoshi P's what the Yoshi P is wearing at FanFest usually gives us hints as to what the new classes will be. For example, last year he was wearing a Ninja Turtle shirt, and we got Viper.
Fair enough.
So sometimes the hints are that. He was wearing a shirt that had a certain character on it who had these two shield gauntlet things, and that's what everyone thinks the tank class is going to be. It's from this game. It was a character back in Realm Reborn who I'll be honest, I kind of forget about him sometimes, because he was the boss of Cape Westwind, which on my first playthrough prior to a few updates in Endwalker, Cape Westwind was an 8-man duty, and it ended in about 5 seconds.
Oh, dang!
You could not even process what the fuck was happening in that fight before it ended. People made jokes of placing markers and all this and doing all this stuff and acting like the fight was going to be complicated, and then it'd be over in 2 seconds, and nothing would change. It's the same. There's a few other things that got changed from 8-mans to either solo duties or 4-man in Realm Reborn. The first Step of Faith was originally an 8-man. I think it was an 8-man, but it was also a very weird 8-man, and now it's a solo duty. Praetorium, as I've many times described, was originally an 8-man, and it certainly was something. Man, was that fun for anyone who wanted to play this game and wanted to do the Moogle events. Every fucking time. Tell me, adventurer, For whom do you fight? How glib. Okay. Look, I've heard the fucking Gaius speech so many times, and the thing was, like I said, they cut so much shit out of Praetorium back in Endwalker, and I'm so happy. I love not that every time I do Endwalker, or every time I do Praetorium, I don't have to sit through the fucking entirety of the because it was originally everything up to the La Habrea fight, and even more shit because there's a bunch of cut stuff from the dungeon. I like that the La Habrea fight is now a solo duty instead of literally just ends in 2 seconds. It's just 8 people ganging up on a dude. It was pretty funny. Like, the fight would, like, he'd do his, like, whole speech about how he's going to kill you and that, you know, Heidelin's not here to save you this time, and then 8 people just curb stomp his ass into next week. You know the the JoJo meme where it's all the people kicking the guy?
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly what it would be. So, yeah. That was, it was terrible. And I'm very happy that I don't have to play, that anymore. Okay, Cape Westwind was Cape Westwind. I don't ever really think about Cape Westwind to any degree anymore. I mean, it was what it was. But yeah, the boss of that was one of the members of Gaius's team back when he was... It's so weird, you know, having Gaius on our side now. It's so funny when you get to Shadowbringers, he's on your side now. He was the main villain of Realm Reborn, so, you know, him coming back... In fact, everyone thought he died in Realm Reborn because he kind of exploded. But, you know, he got better and then was busy hunting Ascians, which... Like... Can we talk?
You got better. Well, what can I say?
I got better.
I got better.
It was like one of my favorite things. So it was like you see him and he has like all the Ascian masks and all that, and it's like, holy shit. Like, well, we got a certified badass. God, you know, it's so funny. Leveling up around like the 60 to 70 range is probably the most boring part of leveling for like most of the time, because the dungeons you're gonna get aren't all that interesting, but you're not leveling up nearly as fast as you did when you were in like the level 50 to 60 range, or the 1 to 60 range. So like that 60 to 70 range. So once you get to level 70, you can start getting some more interesting dungeons. And once you get to level 80, you've got a lot, because Shadowbringers is when dungeons started getting really good. And then 80, like, you know, once you're 90, 100, yeah, that's the good shit. And then you get to level 100 and you are maxed out, and you start leveling another class, which... on my main, I have like most of this maxed out. I have all the magical jobs maxed out on my main. I'll have all the physical range maxed out after I level up Mechanist. So yeah, I'm almost done. Soon I'll have every class maxed out. I don't know what I'll do then. What will I do? I'll have to find something else to play.
Oh no.
I'll have to have a life. No, I still have tons of content in this game I haven't done.
God, imagine having a life.
Yeah. No, I still have tons of content in this game. I haven't even gotten all the EX mounts on my main. I'm on the Endwalker EX mounts at the moment, which are cats, if I remember correctly. The Shadowbringer ones are dragons.
Ooh, that's cool, actually.
Yeah, if you get all of them, you get a mecha dragon. Oh, there we go. You get a giant mech dragon, which looks sick as hell, I'm not gonna lie.
Does sound kind of cool.
And my favorite mount is the one from Seed of Sacrifice EX, because it plays to the edge when you ride it.
Ooh.
There is one area though that I don't really have reason to go back to anymore, because I've cleared it out now. Other than fates and stuff when I want to do that, but it's the final area of Endwalker. I turn off mount music when I'm there, and I let the actual song play because Close in the Distance is so good. Oh, they have the fairy axe.
Right. To begin with, I need you to gather a few ingredients. Listen well to what the Porogos say, or you'll wish you had.
Say hi to Twitch, everyone. I see we got a... It looked like a ninja was the other DPS, because I saw the knife. Nope, it was a sword. Hello, Twitch. So, yeah, I couldn't tell what that weapon was. It looked like a knife for a minute. Of all the hopping. It's been so long since I did this one, but I still remember it, because this is... I like this dungeon. It's actually pretty fun.
Nice.
Who knew? Another Matoya-themed dungeon that I like. Now there's pressure! The internet's judging.
They're giving him pressure to perform, oh god.
Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna fucking perform poorly. This is my first dungeon in a while playing, Samurai. Let's see if I can remember my combos. No, I'll be fine. I'm pretty good about my shit with Samurai. I've locked in. My question, I think that's an Endwar. I think that's level 90. Oh no, it's this level. Good. So yeah, I have the double up on my things now. It's that one? No. I think it was the other one I wanted to hit was for my, I think that was my, AoE. Do you want to not make that noise, water bottle? Yeah. If what I said made any sense. This is, it's rear, anything, flank, right? Yeah, okay. It's, God, I got so used to playing, Samurai. Or not Samurai, Dragoon.
Yeah, we've been doing the silly jumping for so long, dude.
Yeah, because we did that all throughout, you know, main Shadowbringers and even most of post Shadowbringers for that matter.
Right.
But we could finally wield our sword again. Yay.
Sword.
We got our swords. We're a samurai again. Yeah, I say, oh, I'm worried about not performing optimally because it's been a while. I remember my combos pretty well. Like, yeah, it has been a while, but, I also am... Samurai is really not that hard. I wonder what the evolved mode is gonna be like, because that's, like... Okay. I'm gonna be honest, this is the one boss I don't remember that well in this dungeon.
Fair enough.
This one's a bit weird. I remember this one being a bit weird in its mechanics. I think I remember how to handle it, though. Alright, I'm gonna start from behind. Oh, I actually have two uses of which call it now. Not one. Oh, I gotta remember to do my damage over time. I recall correctly, he's going to... I remember to, like, do my combos correctly. Right, yeah, this. And then you want to drag it towards a hole, I think. Right? I did that right? Yeah, okay. I did that right, I think. Alright. Oh, don't do that! Alright, get my damage over time rolling. And you remember that that's a thing I can do is... I actually have the damage over time again. Oh, actually, no, I think Dragoon had damage over time. It had, it was part of its basic combo. Yeah. I'm saying a lot of things that make sense, don't worry.
Sure.
I know what I'm talking about. I'm good at this game, I swear. I wouldn't have played it for, like, 8+ years if I wasn't good at it.
I've been playing Bloodborne for over 8 years. Oh yeah, so you're good at it, right?
I'm playing it. I think I want to pull it towards Bibbidi Bop over here. I don't know why I called him Bibbidi Bop. I don't actually know what the point in naming him that. Oh, nope, never mind. That was not right. I think I need to pull it to the hole, not Bibbidi Bop. All right, go away. Oh, it's not going away. Okay, this is an issue. I am trying my best to get rid of Ball. There it goes. Jesus Christ, that was annoying. Like, that was not... the ball was just not going in. I died. It happens. Bippity bop, motherfucker, I'm back. You think you can kill me in a way that matters? I've played Shadow the Hedgehog. Nothing you can do can hurt me. Unless you make me play it again.
Oh, please don't make us play it again.
Oh, he's dead. Doesn't matter. Well, that was fun. Immensely painful, but fun. Let's never do that again.
Please don't make me do it again.
The last two bosses are actually really fun. Don't worry.
Hey, fair enough.
Hey, Trent. We are playing...
Hey, friends, how's it going, man?
We're playing Final Fantasy 14, and we're in a dungeon. We're in a dungeon I actually like, which is why I died to the first boss like a dingus. Oops.
Oopsie doopsie.
Look, I'm a little stupid.
We're a little silly. Don't worry about it.
I'm a bit oopid sometimes. Yeah, me dying to the first boss was totally intentional. The games are videoing, most certainly. Look, it happens. But I promise I will not die to the next two bosses. That's a lie, I shouldn't promise that. Because, you know my luck. By the way, Keith, you never answered my question I asked before I went to, like, when I was going to see the movie. Who's playing Fire Emblem Warriors for the channel?
Well, I certainly can't.
Oh yeah, you don't have a Switch. Get a Switch so you can play it so I don't have to suffer.
I don't think I will, actually.
Why? You want me to suffer through that game? Fuck it. We'll emulate
That's a
it.
lose-lose situation. Like, I paid $300 to play, like, an okay-ish Warriors game.
Oh, or we play it on totally legal hardware over Parsec. And then we both have to suffer.
I do have the totally legal hardware.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's a visual novel machine. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, play it over totally legal hardware, and then we both suffer the consequences of our actions. You know, it's so funny how that game isn't even, like, god-awful or anything. Like,
yeah, of course it can't be. It has Owain.
Just shut the fuck up. Immediately. Anyway, yeah, the game isn't, like, the worst or anything. It's just, you just not play it. You do have free will. Yeah, you see, but, then I'd be doing that thing I dislike, where I pretend that the bad parts of a series don't exist. And, no. If you're gonna acknowledge a series, you have to acknowledge the bad and the good. That's only fair. Like, yeah, I can praise, you know, other fucking Fire Emblem games, but I also have to talk about the shit they do. That being said, I mean, when we get to it, we'll fucking figure it out, even if I play it. I mean, if I have to play it by myself, I'm 100% just using my completed file with all my leveled up characters and breezing through the game because I don't give a fuck, because
That's so fair.
It's just not worth it to care because the game is not... I mean, like I said, the biggest problem is its roster because, I mean... playing a game you don't like. What's so hard about? I mean, it's acknowledging the bad parts of the series, like I said, because you know that's how I am. When I'm playing through a series, I want to acknowledge, I want to acknowledge those things because I want to talk about why they don't work. Why does Fire Emblem Heroes not work? A visual representation. Other than my soul breaking apart.
The gameplay isn't bad. It's just that the roster is kind of strange.
It's just that they decided that no, we don't need anything that isn't from Fates or Awakening. I fucked up here a bit.
Even setting aside the fact that they're all not from Fates and Awakening, they decided to put in the weapon triangle as well, and then didn't balance out all of the
oh my god, why am I not able to
wielders.
get up there? Jesus
All of the
Christ.
sword, axe, and lance wielders.
What is
which,
wrong with me tonight?
Is a problem.
They do, yeah. Regardless, one of us will play it, and I'm sure we'll have a perfectly fun time. Or we'll both play it and have even more of a fun time. Because I'll admit that game can be pretty fun in multiplayer.
Yeah.
Aside from the,
it's not bad.
Aside from the fact that it, the frame rate kind of dies, but oops.
No, don't worry about it. Get a Switch 2, maybe.
I mean, I do have a Switch 2.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
I got it because I wanted to play Witch Call when it dropped. I wanted to play, Three Hopes when it was coming out this year. I'm so happy it's still coming out this year. It's totally not getting delayed. Why do you think Nintendo hasn't said a fucking word about it?
My favorite thing that's definitely not getting delayed this year is, the Witch on the Holy Night movie.
Damn.
I mean, to be fair, we have seen what Sojiro Shizuki looks like.
They've done it.
And he looks at just as much of a
playing a bad game, playing a bad game.
dingus
That's a whole new
guy.
sentence. What are you talking about? It is because we talk about the games we're playing. That's what I mean by acknowledging the bad parts of the series. We talk about the games we're playing. Even when we get on tangents like we are now, we still eventually work back our way to the game we're playing, especially once we finish it. Bleh. What was I gonna say? Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Look forward to when you do Binding Blade, so I can do Sacred Stones, so we can get to Tellius.
It'll be a while before I'm able to do that, but you know, we've all.
You just do the practice run. It's that easy.
Weeball. Don't worry about it.
Do the practice run. You know. Use Rugter, I don't know.
Critger, my beloved.
Fuck you, 112%, 102% crit. I do what I want. Dying.
Critger, thank you.
I mean, you're also using Fur by my request, so, you know.
Of
oops.
course, yes.
Oops, it was either her or Sophia. One of the two. And God knows we don't use Sophia. Otherwise, we'll
Very difficult to do that. Jesus.
Otherwise, we'll be there. I mean, to be fair, you could just arena grind it.
Oh boy, that's going to take a while though.
Actually, I don't even know if there's any arenas after you get Sophia, so
I don't even know either. Jesus.
I would have to look into that again because I do not remember offhand. I've only played Binding Blade like a small handful of times. It's like, ah, yes, Binding Blade. It's a fun game. I like it. But also, it's not one I go back to, because it's just like, oh, no.
Oh, man. What a video game.
Any game you don't like makes no sense. Accept, expect, and move on. Whether or not it makes sense about how. I mean, I've always said I'm going to play the games that are in a series that I do, even if they're bad, because I feel like it warrants being played. I have my reasons, and I've given them. To me, it is about going through the series, the good and the bad, and actually talking about them and playing through them and showing them off. Or the way you
feel is wrong.
Or you're wrong. It's all subjective at the end of the day.
Holy.
It's all subjective at the end of the day, and that's what's important. How you feel.
I'm objectively right. All right, buddy.
You keep telling yourself that. Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Right then. Let's get this over with.
Oh. I love this boss, by the way. This one's goofy.
Are we fighting an oven?
No.
Oh, we're fighting the pig. Okay.
Yeah, we're fighting the pig.
Porcine porcelain.
I have a
Okay,
machete. To my knowledge, you don't. I control how you feel. Is that better? I have firearms. Next question.
What is a machete if not a smaller sword?
Oh shit, for real. When was the last time I went to the range? Actually, no, that's a lie. I know when the last time I went to the firing range was. It was when, it was right after we had that freeze. Which was back a couple of months ago. So whenever it does this, what you want to do is you want to stand where you're going to be blown back into the center. Or wherever the hole is. It's usually in the center, though. So yeah, you want to stand where you're going to get blown into that hole. Because that's the only area that won't get hit. I am really fucking up my combo trying to do this. But that's fine. This one is... Oh yeah, this fucking attack! No, 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 no. I forgot what was coming up. Just run. Keep running backwards. I love the realization of what was happening there for me. I was like, oh shit!
Jesus.
I was like, oh shit, no, this attack! I think we... Oh, our healer is dead. That's... well, at least we got a red mage. You know, red mages have revival spells. Fun fact, I don't have Phoenix Downs on this account. Unlike in my main, where I have a bunch of them. Ooh, can I turn around? Thank you. That was weird. Camera decided to just not for a second. It was like, no, we're going this way. Yeah, that's I approached it for a second. Okay, so it's blowing this way. You destroy that so you know which way the wind's blowing. That way you can go to the right area to get blown into where you need to be so you don't die horrible death. It's that easy. And yeah, that's pretty much the loop for this fight. Nothing too complicated, like I said. I genuinely enjoy this fight. I really need to get back to playing Code Vein 2, but I've been busy with Never. I mean, it's not like Neverness to Everness is the only thing. They didn't have to throw your asshole there. To throw, but it's not from my body. It makes more sense whatever mental illness you're jabbering on about in terms of. I'm trying to read that, but I'm also trying not to die. I will read it.
I got it.
I was like, I will read
I
it.
didn't know you're chill like that. You know what? Fair is fair. I respect you enough to not still feel like it's fun. If it's not fun, why bother? It makes more sense than whatever mental illness you're jabbering on about in terms of justifications and actions. But if that's your prerogative, you do you. It's your life. You do whatever you want.
Exactly. Like, I would 100% get the mentality if it's not fun, don't play it. But at the same time, I try to talk about the games I'm playing, and that's why I do the ones I don't like. Oh, I got the things because everyone left. Oh, but I did get this one, and I really like this tunic. Okay, never mind, I'm happy. Like, I don't play them on my own time. Don't get me wrong. On my own time, yeah, I don't acknowledge any of that shit, but, I feel like it's a different story as, you know, what I do for my streams. So this is for my own time. I'm just gonna play what I like to play, which is, Code Vein 2, and, right now it's a lot of Neverness to Everness.
Quite tame.
I love grinding.
Then all that remains is for me to imbue her with the magic. My friends, I'm afraid I must trouble you for your ether once more.
Yummy, yummy ether. I like how I got a notification about, like, you withdrew a bunch of money because I paid for my ticket. My bank was like, what the fuck? Stop spending money.
Who's this?
Who's spending that money? Stop that. It's like, no, it's just me. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
You.
Anyway, what you doing there, Graha? Grahatia, if that is your real name. And it is. Does look certified blue raspberry flavored. I guess calling it tasty makes sense.
I'm sure.
That should suffice.
What flavor is I love, you know, whenever I say, it's something I say, so there's like, I feel like the color blue tastes like.
Set it to work then, shall we?
That is something I've said in the past, multiple times.
Assuming that is, someone can spare the requisite energy.
I like how she just looks at Y'shtola like, go
Drop
ahead.
in the ocean for the great sorceress Matoya, I dare say.
Yeah, and
Sure.
anyway, speaking of Fire Emblem, guess who's had enough mental illness to set up potential Fire Emblem hack mod or a completely independent game heavily inspired by it? I was actually working on a script for a Fire Emblem hack / mod. I never finished it, but I was working on one. I really should get back on that, but you know, my brain, I'll randomly start working on it again. I was about, like, I want to say I was probably a little over half done with the main script, rough draft.
Litter of Angelos. And we can make as many more as we want, simply by providing
Pigs.
the mother Porksy with additional ether.
It's hard to say. 'Cause
I will require a moment before I try again. It's still hard work.
Keith has actually seen the script.
Making them one by one.
I have, yes. It's been a while since I've checked it out, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's been a while since I worked on it.
Step closer to our
A lot of it is very Tellius inspired.
Just
Oh,
like,
yeah, for sure.
with like
for
the
sure.
beast tribes and stuff, except there isn't racism.
Facilitate closer dialogue with the beast tribes. And given their presence,
There is a lack of racism,
I believe our
but
friends
that's
will
because it's not really the
benefit
focus of the
first
story.
beneficiaries.
Focus of the story is people uniting to overcome a greater threat.
I doubt my
I love you,
Thank
Stola.
you for taking the lead in gathering the ingredients. I expect you would benefit from a rest too.
Oh, come on. This like I love this part of the game, but I want it to end because I want to get to the next part. It is one of those feelings of I really want to get to that damn cutscene tonight because it is one of like the great. It has one of the most hard like one of those lines.
Would it persuade you to treat me like an adult?
I love your Stola.
Not with that pertness, it wouldn't. Anyway,
By the way, like we have yet to see Yashtola's greatest moment. I think Yashtola's greatest moment is in post Shadowbringers. Not post Endwalker, I mean.
Fair enough.
Though I will say the post Stormblood moment of I am not interested, little son, is up there amongst like the top 5 moments. I am
Fair enough.
not interested, little son. It's like, damn, like she shattered that man's pride. Oop,
That's
I
crazy
did not read that.
work.
It was this line. It was an Alpha No line.
All right. Well, it's gone now, so.
No, it's right there. It's right in front of you. You can see it.
Oh wait, hang on. No, I misread. For some reason, I was reading Matoya's line and said.
I mean,
Must
actually,
be
you
one.
know, there's another way I can pull it back up. There we go.
Just talk to her. Talk to him again.
Just a clone.
Lest you wonder, Master Matoya's returned to a cave with Shistola. They are peas in a pod, are they not?
Yeah, my hand like hit the mouse a little too hard because I had my hand off the mouse for a minute because I was taking a swig of water. I don't drink of water. I don't know why I said swig. A drink of water, and then I put my hand back on my mouse, but I like slammed it on there for some reason. I went like, oh, full force. Anyway, time for the Admiral's Resolve.
Well then, my friends, let us return to Limsa Lomensa and deliver the good news to the Admiral. Word to the officer in the Bulwark Hall should be sufficient to secure us an audience.
Anyway, it's time for the Admiral to be a badass in this fucking arc, which is great.
Let's go.
I do love the Admiral. Look, I may not spend a lot of time in Lominsa, but that's because the denizens of Lominsa scare me. People who stay in Lominsa are typically very horny, and a lot of the people in here typically have the no mods on.
Not the ERP mods, bro. That's
A
crazy.
large chunk of them do. This is ERP, and ERPers have what? I guarantee you this person has some ERP shit. I betcha.
Sure, man.
Actually, wait. I'm supposed to be on the first floor. I don't spend a lot of time in Limsa, and so I sometimes forget where I'm going. I thought that said Starship Poo Poo.
Oh. It took me a bit to realize
what is
he's
it?
playing. What's it called? What's it called?
For some reason, I can't think about what it is. It sounds familiar.
It is like I know the song, but I can't get the lyrics to me right now.
Is he playing Hotel California? No, I don't think that was
Hotel California. That's what it's called.
Was it
Yeah,
Hotel
there we
California?
go. Yes, it's
Okay.
Hotel California.
Was it Hotel? I couldn't tell. By the way, I love the fact that
place.
I love
yeah,
that this sword. If you look at it, it kind of has it gives me vibes of
Saber Altar. Is that you?
yeah. It's like it gives me vibes of Excalibur Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I've wasted enough time. Yeah, I'd say as I go the fucking wrong way. Jesus Christ. That looks like Yuffie's outfit. That's a sick ass look. I am very distracted right now. He'll grow back, don't worry. Just a dead person being watered. Like, well, that's a very pretty look. Jesus Christ. I need to stop being distracted by all the pretty players and all that and actually do what I'm supposed to do. Why, Akina! Ever welcome sight. Tidings for the Admiral, you say? She's presently receiving a guest, but for the Scions, I know she'll make an exception. Follow me. It's just like, well. Ah, beast tribes.
Wow.
Say, she's fun, especially final unit design. One of the characters is like a late game level 1 Mid-Midorian, whose gameplay gimmick is that every level up, he gets 1 in 10 chance to give a double stat earn from a level up, and a 1 in 100 chance of triple. Oh, that's nice. That is sick as shit. My friend, what brings you here this day? Is this true? By the Navigator, a cure for the tempering. As often as I've been in awe of you Scions, I would not have thought it possible. And yet it is. Admiral. We have done it here in Leminsa. Jesus Christ, why am I hiccuping so much? A production of more familiars has already begun. You have my thanks. Truly, this will do much to advance the cause of peace. Yet I fear it will take more to close the rift twixt man and beast man. Ah, even to speak thus divides us. Welcome as it is, a kill will not guarantee recollection between our peoples. For though summoning and tempering may serve to fuel the conflict, they are but symptoms of it. If we are resolved to resolve the primal problem once and for all, we must address the cause. We must strive for mutual understanding and find a way to leave our bloody past behind. "'Twas I who moved that the Alliance renew its push for peace. Since our ancestors came to these shores some 7 centuries past, we Lomensians have been at odds with those who share our island home. Save for the brief moment of cooperation with the kobolds, our history has been one of nigh constant territorial squabbling. Meanwhile, our struggles with the Shangan for control over the seas has only grown fiercer, a matter made worse by the thrice-damned calamity driving them to seek new spawning ground. With survival at stake, each had no choice but to fight, and so I dismissed peace as impossible. Impossible is a word coined by the weak, I proclaimed to all who'd listen, and then gave up. You and yours put me to shame. I do love that line, impossible is a word coined by the weak. Since you led us to victory against the Black Wolf, you have achieved the impossible again and again and again. And I thought it high time that I followed suit. Hence, my proposal to the Alliance Council. But no sooner did I reach our neighbors in Wildebrand than my own people sought to thwart me. You speak
of the pirates who failed to attend the meeting.
I, acting through a friendly amongst the kobolds, we had intended to seek an audience with a prominent patriarch. But the bloody executioners would not hear of it, and their absence has sent a message to the rest. We've dealt with them on many occasions, because they were even one of the main villains during the Rogue quest line.
Yeah, exactly.
Way back when. Jesus Christ, that feels like eons ago. Feels like ages ago. Though they are but one of 3 pirate powers, they are the greatest in any. They are the greatest. Any attempt at peace would founder without them.
I am given to understand that their leader, Captain Hilfer?
I think so.
Right. I'm given to understand that their leader, Captain Hilfer, has been bedridden for some while with an ailment of the lungs. Ah, no, not the tuberculosis.
Bro got that tuberculoso. Correct.
Oh no.
In his absence, his right hand leads a man named Sigurd, but recently risen to prominence amongst their ranks. Save for his disdain for authority, little is known about him. We have invited him to speak with us on more than once, but he will not come. I have tasked the Yellowjackets and the rogues with uncovering his motives, but they have learned not of any value. Leave it to us. We have the nose for the truth. Whatever this Sigurd wants, we'll find out. Truly, I would be much obliged. I shall look forward to hearing what you learn then. Good luck. Oh, on that note, we're gonna go figure out what he wants. I was gonna say about my ROM hack, the final thing I was working on. One of the main lords was a mage, the other was a sword lock, but, you know.
Fair enough.
Gotta have a sword main lord somewhere in a Fire Emblem game.
By way of a first step, I suggest we split up and make inquiries around town. Someone must know this Sicard. If you could approach the pirates, Akina, the rest of us will seek out merchants and adventurers.
But the main lord was, a mage, so, you know. Which is very untypical for Fire Emblem. To have the fucking magic user be your main. He was just a lad.
He was just a boy.
He really was, like, the main character really is just kind of, like... Look, someone give him some self-confidence.
Yeah.
Someone make him believe in himself, or, Ymir! Ymir? Giga, oh my god. Kirk Eastwood? Okay. Like, meow.
Kirk Eastwood.
Pop pink. In black. You know, as one does. Claw. The claw. Yeah, he was he was game doing anything for names. Look, that's not even the strangest I've ever seen. I had someone in my party once named Bolfa. They're named Bolfa D's. Curious about Sickard, are you? As am I, my friend, as am I. Sadly, I know nothing of the man, save for the bloody executioners experienced a marked improvement in their fortunes after his promotion. Quite how he achieved is a matter of some debate. As you know, the Thalsike permits us to attack only Garlean vessels. Yet these have all but vanished from the seas since the Empire turned upon itself. That's not true. Hey, I'm gonna say this. Me and both of these cleared a fight on our own. Cleared a boss fight. And I was playing a DPS. He was a healer. So, look, you can have as annoying as a name as you want. If you're able to help do that shit, have as annoying as a name as you want. You know what you're doing. In order to adapt, we Krakens have to take to trading with the East. The executioners are less forward-looking. Can't imagine they'll be willingly abandon their old ways. So how then are they lining their coffers? Whatever their secret, they are not like to share with their rivals. But perhaps you will have more luck. Yeah, like I said, that dude helped me. Like, it was both the tank and the other DPS went down, and the boss still had over 50% HP, and we won. You guys knowing it's still a net negative. I mean, hey, like I said, he wasn't even like an annoying person or anything. He was chill and all that, so. Just had a dumb name, which, I mean, hey. Again, I'm more than willing to accept it, but yeah. Dude was just a chill dude who was having fun with the game. And like I said, knew what he was doing with that healing. Damn, that was so much fun. I loved that fucking fight.
Oh, I'll bet.
Eh? You want to know about Sickard? It's a Willy... Well, never mind. There's a book by whatever the rest of it is saying.
Jesus.
Never judge a book by whatever the rest of the saying is. It's a wily bugger is what he is. Oh, Jesus Christ. Found some clever way of making coin, they say. And trade it for Monscut's place at old Hill's First Side. I hate it. Now I know you're in pain whenever you have to read Becky in fucking Trails.
Accents are hard, man.
The way they talk more that turn to an elderly game Fire Emblem Bandit boss for some strange reason. I love the bandit. I love the early game bandit bosses because they're so stupid. There was a time we raced the executioners for our pick of the Empire's fleet. But the Galleons are gone in them days with them. Owing to which we've all had to look for other ways to make ends meet. With that jumped up Bildrat Sickard leading the juiciest, whatever it may be. I'm watching this buddy do. I think that's part of like you have to do that for like the rogue quest. Cause that looked like that was an emote. Not that the sirens are struggling, mine. We do well enough guarding fishing boats from the fishbacks and other beasties. That's incredibly racist, but go on.
Not the fishbacks. That's
Get the
crazy.
first pick of the produce for our trouble, see? Quality stuff at a bargain price. This we pass to our sisters, as can't sail on account of getting wounded, or with sail on account of getting old or wounded or with child, and they cook up and sell for a pretty profit. Simple. Oh, I miss the old ways, don't get me wrong. But when I see girls with the little ones, I think to myself, for peace and quiet ain't all bad. Alright, I really hope I never have to read for you again, Jesus fucking Christ. Logos and being annoying. It's a bit of all of it. It's just a bit of all three. It's kind of just a mix. Pretty. That person is still dancing up there. But yeah, I really want to get... God, talking about it makes me want to go back to working on my Fire Emblem ROM hack, kind of.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because I enjoyed working on whenever I did. And I like my goofy, the constant urge of someone doing localization to be annoying in a funny way.
Yeah.
Hey Keith, remember that conversation?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't remind me, man.
You look, I don't know.
Don't even joke, lad.
It's so funny. You were telling me about, like, yeah, no, that just sounds like the creature.
It's just, it's the more I engaged, the less comfortable I was around them. Anyways, I see everyone has returned. Now, who'd like to go first?
I talked to a person with a very annoying accent.
Oh, I'm so sorry for you. So just as their imperial prey began to disappear, Sicard turned to the executioner's fortunes around with a mysterious new source of income.
Whatever it is, it's nothing to scoff at. According to the tavern keeper I spoke to, the crew have been indulging themselves as never before. But no amount of drink seems to loosen their tongues as to how they're coming by their coin.
For my part, I spoke with a reporter from the Harvard Herald. The publication has been investigating the secret of the secret of the executioner's good fortune and has been making little headway. Plainly, the executioners do not wish the nature of their business to be made public.
Which means it's illegal.
And I think I may know why. In the course of making inquiries on Hawker's Alley, an interesting fact came to light. Just as the executioners began to enjoy better fortunes, the price of the crystal went into sharp decline. A sudden fall in demand, I was told.
So I forgot that ads are still a thing.
Curious, I contacted Hoary Boulder, who has been watching the movements of the beast tribes, and my suspicions were proven correct. Despite ever-worsening relations between the beast tribes and the thalassocracy, God, neither Titan nor Leviathan has made an appearance of late, suggesting that the kobolds and the Sahagin lack the means to which to summon them. So, do you mean to say that the executioners are divesting them of their crystals? All indications point to that conclusion, yes. Though we have no hard evidence as of yet. We need to investigate further.
Agreed. So how do we proceed?
Oh, I have an idea about that. In fact, I've already taken the liberty of making certain provisions.
I'll take those. So probably be the last quest we do tonight. Yeah, we're a bit off from the moment I really want to get... Okay, that was weird. The moment I really want to get to, we're a few quests off.
Fair enough. During my inquiries, a disgruntled merchant informed me that a wholesaler of crystals had recently arrived in Limsa Laminsa, offering wares at prices far undercutting the competition. After asking around, I was able to gain an introduction and will shortly pose as a potential buyer, in a bid to establish the crystal's provenance. The man is due to be at Auschwitz? Auschwitz?
I think so. That's the thing. Some of these words I've never heard. I can't remember if I've ever heard them voiced, so...
That's fair. The man is due to be at Auschwitz... Auschwitz Embrace in Lower Lanosia? Sure.
Lanosia. This Lanosia.
Oh, Lanosia. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Lanosia. In Lower Lanosia shortly. I suggest we make our way there at once.
I have a Squishmallow.
Squish.
No, I love these things. They're so soft.
Big fan of those silly little plushies. Maybe I
Yeah.
should get one.
I love it. Yeah, my great aunt got it for me
Nice.
one time when she was here. It made a very bad day very good because I'd been dealing with some frustration that day. And I get this, and I'm just like, okay, I'm happy now. The best part about that gimmick was that I came with the gimmick before the character attached to it, so produced a very funny sense of dissonance, is I guess what I would call it. It's like weird, but in a funny way. Kind of get what you're saying, to a degree. Yeah, one of the things with the hack I was working on is there was like the beast people, and they could change like some of the characters you get were birds. Some of them were. Oh, I see who we're rating when we end. I saw a notification on my phone that Vasi started streaming.
Of course, of course.
Some of them were birds. So there's birds, foxes, and dragons. I think were the only ones. No, there was a cat as well. Yeah, there was a cat as well. So yeah, there was a few you would get, and then you'd be able to use. Ow.
Yowza.
I hit my knee into my desk.
Oh. Ooh. That appears to be our merchant. Wish me luck. 7.
Yes?
7, it's a, it's a Lalafell.
What's your point? Do you want to voice them?
It'd be really funny.
Okay, you can if you want. I know exactly what you're gonna do, but...
Exactly, good. Wait. If he is truly in league with the bloody executioners, he will surely be wary of those allied to the Admiral. The Scions, not least of all. Compared to yours and Akina's, mine is an unfamiliar face. Let me play the role of buyer.
Graha's right. And even if you aren't recognized on sight, you look too gentle to be mixing with society's underbelly.
Genteel. Very well. I'll leave it to you, Graha.
We love the twin. They're so goofy.
They're silly.
By the way, the early game pre-promoted mine was closer to a Yagan than a Seth.
Fair enough.
Because I prefer that to me. I like having the early game pre-promote be someone who, you know, you can't rely on through the whole game.
Right, right. Got business with me, cat boy.
That sounds vaguely racist, but I'll allow it.
Dang, that seems a little racially charged, but fine. Train?
Is that a train? What the fuck is that?
That's a train. That was a train.
Live next to the train tracks?
I do, in fact, live next to train tracks, yes.
The fucking cat boys are crazy. Is crazy. Is that a slur? Probably.
God, dude. You're the crystal wholesaler, aren't you?
Run 7-Eleven.
That I am. But you're no merchant. What do you want the crystals for? Scalping.
Don't look at us, idiot! You give yourself away!
Oh, I see. You're a weaponsmith, am I right? And you need crystals to make staves like that fine specimen you've got there. That's right, I am indeed a weaponsmith, and I use naught but the finest materials. I bid you show me your wares. Well, we don't invite just anybody into our storehouses. Takes time to establish trust, you understand. Look, I have a large and urgent commission. If the quality is satisfactory, I will not quibble over the price. He's so bad at this.
Look, no one said Graha's good at trying to act like... We saw him try to act all cool and mysterious when he used the Crystal X art, and he wasn't good at it.
Don't worry about it. He's failing upwards, as we can see.
He's a bit goofy. He's a bit too goofy.
All right. It's plain that that's no ordinary crystal adorning your staff, so I'll make an exception. Come with me. Nerdiest man alive.
It's so funny how I have never seen a single Graha hate.
I
never
was thinking
seen a
I was thinking to myself, oh my god, it'd be really funny if you look back at them and gave them a thumbs up. Oh my lord.
I have never seen a single Graha hater because he's just too lovable. He's too dumb.
He's what a silly guy. It seems to be working. Let's follow them.
It's like everyone loves him because he's just so silly.
Oh, what a guy.
Bugs Bunny bullshit. Oh, he's a bit too goofy for his own good. So, Neverness to Everness released some, how the fuck did that work at all? Luck of Homer Simpson, or whatever the hell it's called. It's like an actual thing I've seen people call before, where you fail so horribly that you succeed. I was gonna say, Neverness to Everness released some like wallpapers recently on their official Twitter account and a few other places. But with those wallpapers, they revealed the casual outfit for one of the characters that's coming in the next update. Like, that's gonna be playable in the next update, and I love it.
I went into that tunnel quietly now.
Alright, I think we'll do. Actually, hang on, let's see how this ends, because this is a cutscene. Let's see how this ends, and then we'll do another quest.
Did that work at all? He's failing upwards. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, don't worry about it. Oh, we're in the friggin' mines, dude.
The children yearn for the mines.
Children yearn for the mines. Look at that guy. Smug ruined face.
So smug. Suspicious
bro?
Martian.
Why does bro have the friggin' like, so clearly you don't own an air fryer?
He's doing the DreamWorks face.
The DreamWorks face. Oh my god. You won't find any finer, especially not for the price. Indeed, I would expect to pay more than double for such quality. How could they possibly be so cheap? Ah, there's nothing unlawful about them, if that's your worry. They're from Ogomoro, if you take my meaning.
I feel like there's something unlawful about them. I don't know, just the way you said that.
Scalping? Well, if they were scalping, then they would be exponentially more expensive.
Yep.
But, you know.
There's God. Oh no, there's Scalper, like, in universe, there's an NPC who's scalping in Neverness to Everness, and it's just so funny. It's just like, thanks for this real world reminder, you stupid game.
Stuff's as pure as it gets, you won't be disappointed. So, how much do you want?
Yeah, back to the character I was talking about. It's funny because, like, it's a random teenager, kind of just the little brother of some other character chosen at random, one of the red calves, if memory serves, who just kind of, who was just kind of a meek, tiny nobody, and picked up a random sword to try and help. And then you cut to his gameplay application. He's a gambling character. We're using him as putting it all on red and hoping that the stats turn him into a fucking Viltrumite by the end game. Wild.
Jesus. Okamura, taken from the kobolds, just as we suspected.
Uh-oh. That's enough! Shut your gobs and turn around slowly. Uh-oh. We're in
Ooh.
trouble. Are y'all doing a fucking sting operation? Yep.
Yeah.
We were trying to. I'm Sickard, acting captain of the bloody executioners. No need to introduce yourselves. We know who you are. Scions.
Oh shoot, oh god.
And we also know you've been chatting to the Admiral. Got eyes and ears everywhere, see? Got him with being the only true pirate crew left in Lominsa. So, we've established you ain't here to buy crystals. Question is, what are you here for? Green hair and gun. Clearly the most intimidating thing you've ever faced.
Oh god. You are bold to reveal yourself without knowing our objective, without explaining your swift rise to power.
Can I break his kneecaps?
Not yet. You have spoken plain, so I shall return the favor. We came to learn why the bloody executioners opposed the Admiral's will. And we have our answer. Should Limsa Lominsa make peace with the kobolds, you would lose the source of your newfound wealth.
That's right. Just to remind you, though, we ain't breaking any rules here. Law forbids us from attacking any vessel not flying the Imperial flag. But it don't say nothing about beastmen. Only reason we keep our operation nice and quiet is because we don't want no one taking our business. Wait, just listen till the end, will you? For what it's worth, I have the highest respect for you and yours. Her especially. While the Maelstrom were worrying about dirtying their fancy red cobbler, you lot stormed Ugoma and battered Bleeding Titan himself. Raised a mug to you when I had heard the news. And now we're following in your footsteps, making sure the beastmen never summon their stinking gods again. Practically a success as we are. You can tell he's a bisexual. Because they're making the dream work. He can't be left alive. When there were still Imperial ships about, we did our bit for Lominsa and went after them. With Garleans gone, there's no one left to ply our trade on except the beastmen. Let's have that, eh? It's only fair.
Contentious, though some may find your views, it is true that you have broken no laws. That being so, I see no reason why you should not state your case directly to the Admiral's face. Unless the acting captain of the only true pirate crew left in Limsa Lominsa has some other cause to hide in a cave.
I love Graha. Bro just
Dang,
said
alright.
it as it is. Well
Not bad,
said. Well said indeed. Alright, I'll meet with the Admiral. I'll even provide the venue. The Astilica. I trust you won't turn down the invitation. Wow, this is a problem. Sometimes you just gotta ask the important question. Alright. Next time on Final Fantasy XIV. We're on rough seas. I don't know. Yeah, next time we're probably finishing up this part of the story arc and getting very close to the end of, I'd say we probably only have 3, maybe 4 more streams in post Shadowbringers. We're pretty close to the end here. All right. So tomorrow will be Lego Star Wars. Suffering's almost done. That pain's almost done. I did not think this game would be as bad as it is to 100%. I honestly didn't.
Yeah.
I thought it would be easier, but I greatly underestimated how ridiculous some of these levels get. Yeah, and then we're actually
almost out of the mines.
yeah, what will be fun is after that we're on to a game I just flat out love, which is, you know, the Code Vein revisit. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, there's only like one part of Code Vein that drives me nutty, and it's not like it's bad, it's just that it's a headache. So that it's easy to get lost in. I think that's the better way to put it. And then Saturday will be Pokemon. There's no reason Pokemon shouldn't be on Saturday.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't been called to do stuff on Saturday,
Yeah,
and
it's-
like,
Hashtag Big Pig. Hashtag Big Pig.
big pig.
Big Pig. Alright. But yeah, we're gonna go raid. I know who we're raiding. I don't know why I'm like, oh, who we're gonna raid. I know who we're raiding. I saw the notification on my phone come up. It's like, Vasi is streaming, and she's playing Final Fantasy 14. We're gonna go raid Vasi. Go show Vasi your love. She's great. We always talk about how great Vasi is, because Vasi is one of my friends. Yeah. I will see you guys back here. Green guy with gun. I'll see you guys
I with gun.
back here tomorrow for Lego Star Wars. Bye for now.
Later, gamers.